This is a video clip of Human Resources Department for Star Industries. And now I would like to invite Mr. Long to begin our presentation.
So, there is a story. A CFO is talking to a CEO. Why do we have to spend a lot of money on training people and they keep getting away? And the CEO calmly responds to the CFO, what if we do not spend those money on training people and they stay with us? So the story reveals two problems that most organizations in the world face concerning their employees. The first thing is high turnover rate, and the second thing is inefficient training. And the two things have everything to do with the human resource, and that's why most of successful organizations in the world place huge emphasis on the importance of human resource department in their company. So what does human resource department do? Mostly everything related to human or the employees of the company. So the main objectives of the human resource department is to meet the organizational needs of the company it represents, and also the needs of the people that are hired by the company. It is, in short, a hub of the organization serving as a liaison between all the people concerned. And the department is also develops the work roles of almost all the positions in the company, telling people what to do. We also establish relations and expand those relations with industrial outside parties, such as the labor communities and other associations in those communities. And the department is also, as you can see here, responsible for remunerations and other welfare issues of the workers, such as compensation and organization, health and safety. And next one, move on. Every organization has a code of conduct, or in other words, rules and regulations of work. HR department in Star Industry is no exception. But the interesting thing is that we realize that people work more effectively when they are work more effectively not by regulations and rules, but more by their internal set of values. And that's the reason why the department has established its own set of values that are inherent and consistent with the values of the organizational and departmental interests. And we also hire people for the department who has a similar set of values of the department. So this is the slogan of the department. We are STAR. STAR stands for sympathy, teamwork, approachability, and relations.
Okay, and now I will tell you more about the Human Resources Department structure. In our department, there will be 5 main positions, which is occupied by 5 employees. We have one director, human resource director, who stays in headquarters in Sydney, and for the 2 locations in New South Wales and North Australia, each we have one human resources officer and one assistant. And to give you a deeper knowledge about what these people do, we will give you a brief job description on each position. The first one would be the HR director.
So what does the HR director do? The HR director manages and guides the overall provision of HR services, policies, and programs of the entire company. And he is the one that originates and leads the human resource activities, practices, and objectives that provide an employee-oriented and high-performance culture that emphasize empowerment, quality, productivity, and standards, and also the recruitment and ongoing development of a superior workforce. And the HR director is also responsible for reporting to the CEO as well as the board of directors. And he also have to assist and advise many of the executive managers on human resource issues.
For the HR officer, we manage the administration of human resources, services, policies, and programs. We carry out the responsibility for the following area: the organizational and departmental development, employee relations, training, benefits, and compensation. In other words, these concerned with employee recruiting, selecting, and elimination. Also, we provide employee with the confidentiality in handling the complaints and employee record keeping. We provide employee with health insurance benefits and vacation benefits. We also provide training and development for employees. The HR officer is responsible to report to the director, and he is also responsible to assist the manager in human resources field.
Okay, for HR assistant, just with the name of it, it assists most of the activity of the HR officer. So if you take care of daily operation of the employee, and it will work to enhance the relationship among the employment, and also between employee and the top, a higher position employee. So basically, it will have the responsibility to make sure that all of the program service and all of the program will be implemented throughout all of the HR staff, and it also has a responsibility to report to the HR officer, and it also advise the employee on many HR issues, and then receive their advice from the top, and then spread it out to the employee. Okay, so that would be the position. Now we would like to talk about what we do. Star industry human resources focus on internal and external. However, we focus mainly on the internal. We focus on employees by enhancing their ability to training. In the manufacturing department, we will provide the employee with the by increase their technical skills, and therefore they can work better and make a higher quality product. In the sales and manufacturing, in the sales and marketing department, we can provide the employees with the information about product, and help them to improve their soft skills. Therefore, they can work more effectively with their customer and with their colleagues. Furthermore, we also improve the working environment. Therefore, we can increase the job satisfaction and decrease the employee turnover.
Okay, let's move on to external focus. HR department has responsibility to organize outside activity and training that provide employees with opportunity to outside training with other organizations. We also looking for the potential choice. The recruitment is the most important branch of human resource professional. So we constantly looking for potential candidate for star industry. The recruitment strategy will be well planned and practical. This is the end of our presentation. If you have any questions, we are happy to answer all of them.